Hi, this is Katelyn. If you hear my dog, she's deaf, so she's very loud. This is my discussion board post on energy reduction opportunities. The two topics that I chose from the Missouri Department of Energy Conservation website were weatherization and wood energy tax credit. Sorry about that. So what weatherization is it is the process of updating a building in order to make it more energy efficient. The average yearly utility bill savings of a home with weatherization is $437 after the whole process is complete. Things like fresh insulation, well-fitting doors, and even newly sealed windows can make a huge difference in costs over time. Weatherization of a home can even include things like energy efficient light bulbs, just things to cut down on overall cost. To start the weatherization process, you need to contact the weatherization specialist for the state of Missouri and complete the application for your home in order to be entered into the statewide database. Then an appointment will be made for a home energy auditor to come inspect the home. And next, your home will be analyzed for energy efficiency needs. And finally, a work order will be entered and the updates will be installed within, they said 7 to 10 days of the work order being placed. And then a final inspection will be conducted to overall say that your home is up to state standards. Just a couple more quick facts about weatherization. Weatherization decreases national energy consumption by the equivalent of 24.1 million barrels of oil annually. And over the life of the measures, weatherization saves about 53 metric tons of CO2 emissions per household. All right, so there's not as much on wood energy tax credit just because it's not for the general population. It's mainly for individuals to use. So what it is, the opportunity for it's the $5 credit on state income taxes for either individuals or businesses, whether 1 ton of processed forest industry residue is used or wood pellets are used in production and eventual fuel needs. Although this is not a commercial incentive for a majority of the population, it is another way to reuse natural products and waste that would otherwise be wasted. And in order to receive this credit, an application and forms must be completed by the distributor, and also the consumer has to fill out forms as well to be registered and get that credit for the fiscal year. Concerning the community, 2 things that I thought of from both the calculator from last week and from the assignment this week. Concerning the calculator, I believe that the community could focus on increasing the demand for fresher foods by buying locally to cut down on CO2 emissions from importation, overall just make our lives healthier and more sustainable, and eventually cut down on our overall usage of processed foods and eventual CO2 emissions. And then concerning specifically weatherization, apart from the application and installation process, the initial costs of the work eventually become outweighed by the buildup of savings over time and the efficiency for not only the singular home, but if it's more widespread, the entire city then becomes more efficient. So that is my little discussion post.